Hello everyone and welcome to Terry Wells Nails. So today I'm going to be showing you 4 easy and cute Valentine's Day nail designs that don't require any tools. The first design is chocolate covered strawberry nails. The nail polishes I used in this design is China Glaze Community, China Glaze With Love, China Glaze Happy Go Lucky, China Glaze Treble Maker, and China Glaze Friends Forever, right? So to start off, you want to paint your nails red. I didn't paint all the way down to my cuticles because I am going to draw the leaves at the bottom of my nail. So to draw the leaves, I'm using a wooden cuticle pusher because I couldn't find a toothpick, but feel free to grab a toothpick, or if you have a dotting tool, you can use that and just draw leaves kind of going in different directions. This doesn't have to be perfect. You'll be able to tell what they are. So now I'm taking that wooden cuticle pusher again, or if you have your toothpick or dotting tool, just dip it in some yellow polish and make the seeds of the strawberry. This is very simple. I'm trying to space them out evenly so they're not all clustered into one spot. So you can see that I'm kind of doing the bricklaying pattern. So I'll place a dot in between another dot. So I got this idea off of Google. I Googled chocolate covered strawberry nails, and I found a picture by the Nail Polish Challenge where she used the sugar spun method to make her chocolate covered strawberry nails. And I wanted to try it out. Sugar spun nails are not hard, but it can take a while to do. So basically you want to get a plastic bag or a piece of foil and place the white and brown nail polish on it. Then you're going to allow the polish to kind of get tacky because you want these little strings to form so you can place it over your nail. So I've placed a couple drops of nail polish and let it sit for maybe 5 minutes, and then I'll take a dotting tool or a toothpick and just kind of mix the polish around and then bring it up slowly until it forms a string of nail polish, and then I'll kind of place it over my nails. And you want to do this on both sides of the nail to give it that sugar spun look. So I'm starting off with the brown so it can look like milk chocolate or dark chocolate. And then I will go back with the white nail polish and kind of put a couple strings over the brown to make it look like it's a mixture of white chocolate and dark chocolate. If you want the sugar spun nails to really stand out, I would suggest applying a top coat before you apply the chocolate strings, because once you apply the top coat, it's going to smooth everything out and you're really not going to be able to see that sugar spun effect. But I didn't realize this until after I applied my top coat. So everything kind of melted together, but it still looks like chocolate covered strawberries. So this is the final look. Now let's move on to the next Valentine's Day nail design, which is just a pink and red Valentine's Day ombre. So I'm going to be applying this Simply Peel liquid latex around my fingers, and this is going to reduce the amount of cleanup I'm going to need after doing this ombre. So it's really simple. You just paint it around the nail. Then you're going to give it about 2 to 3 minutes to dry. You'll know when it's dry because it will no longer look white. It will be a clear glitter. If you don't have liquid latex, or if you're allergic to latex, all you have to do is grab some Scotch tape and wrap it around your nails to reduce the amount of cleanup. For the next 3 designs, I will be using OPI Infinite Shine colors. This first one is OPI Mod About You. This red is OPI Red. And this white is OPI is in the Clouds. You also want to grab a makeup sponge. So we'll start off by applying the lightest color to the sponge. So I'm going to start with the white. Then I'm going to move on to the pink, and then finally I will do a swipe of the red. And you want to slightly overlap these colors so there's no spaces in between the color. Okay, so you're going to take your sponge where you just applied the colors, and you're going to lightly tap up and down and side to side on the nail. And by tapping up and down and side to side, you're going to be blending the colors together. So here I am just reapplying the colors to the sponge. And then I'm going to repeat the step I just did. I'm going to tap the sponge on the nail. So now that the ombre is finished, I'm going to remove the liquid latex. This is very simple. You just want to grab some tweezers and then pull the latex from around the nail. And you can see that I don't have a lot of cleanup to do because I use this liquid latex. If you don't have liquid latex and you're using Scotch tape around the nails, you can also grab some tweezers and remove the tape now, and there should be less cleanup that you have to do. There is still some cleanup to do, so I'm going to take some acetone and a e.l.f. eyeliner brush, and I'm just going to go around each nail to get rid of any excess polish to make everything look nice and neat. If you want a more detailed explanation of how I do this process, be sure to check out my nail care routine video. So the last step is to apply a top coat. The top coat is going to finish blending all the colors together. And this is the final look. Now let's move on to the third Valentine's Day nail design. So first I'm going to take my large dotting tool and I'm going to dip it into some red nail polish and then draw sort of a jagged circle, and these are going to be my roses. Now I'm going to take a smaller dotting tool and dip it into some green nail polish and draw the leaves around the roses. So there's not a specific number of leaves I'm drawing. I'm just kind of freestyling it and adding leaves to random spots. Now using the small side of the dotting tool again, I'm just going to dip that into some light pink nail polish, and I'm going to create a dot in the center of the rose, and then around that dot I'm going to do some curvy lines, and this is going to develop that rose shape. Finally, I'm going to add a top coat, and this is going to help dry my nail polish. It's going to protect my nail polish from chipping and make my manicure last longer. So this is the final look. Now let's move on to the last Valentine's Day nail design, which is a Valentine's Day water marble. Water marbles can get very messy, so I like to tape my fingers. By taping my fingers, it lessens the amount of cleanup time I have to do later. So I just take Scotch tape. I will wrap it around my finger like you see here. And then I'll grab another piece of Scotch tape and then I'll wrap it around the front of my finger. So when I dip my nails in the water, I don't get a whole bunch of nail polish stuck to my finger. All right, so now that I've taped all of my fingers, we can move on to the water marble. So the hardest part about doing a water marble, I think, is picking out nail polishes that will spread easily in the water. So here I'm using OPI polishes. They're Infinite Shine polishes. So the red is OPI Red and the pink is OPI's Mod About You. And I just have a plastic solo cup filled with room temperature water, and I just get tap water and I leave it out for 30 minutes to an hour so it can be room temperature. So I'll take one of the nail polish colors and then I will place one drop of polish on the water, and once that spreads out, I will open the other color and place one drop on top of the water and it will spread out. I alternate the colors back and forth to create kind of a bullseye looking design. So once you have your bullseye, I'm taking my nail polish stick. I'm not sure exactly what it's called and I can't remember where I purchased this. I purchased it several years ago. But if you don't have this water marble stick, you can always take a toothpick or even one of those wooden orange sticks and just use the pointy end of it. You want to barely touch the polish when you're creating your design. So once I've finished my bullseye, I'm going to take my water marble tool and I'm going to anchor the polish to the side of the cup to prevent it from moving. Then I'm going to start creating my design. So you can create whatever design you want. I'm doing a basic kind of flower design in the cup. So I'm just bringing the corners inside. And then once I get to the center, I'm kind of dipping down a little bit into the water to remove any bubbles. You don't want any air bubbles because those will show up on your nails. So I'm just going back and forth creating my flower petal design. And once I'm satisfied with the look, I will line my fingers up over the part of the design that I want to be on my nails. And then I'm going to slowly dip my fingers in the water. You want to kind of keep your fingers parallel with the water and then dip underneath. And be sure not to touch the side of the cup. And then I grab a Q-tip to clean any excess polish. If you don't clean the excess polish up, it will get on your nails when you're removing them from the water. All right, so once I'm finished with the water marble, I just take some tweezers and then pull off the Scotch tape. And you can see that by protecting my nails with the Scotch tape, I don't have nail polish all over my finger, and cleanup is so much easier when I do this. So the last step after removing the tape is to get some pure acetone and a nail art brush and just clean around your nails to remove any extra polish so your nails can look nice and neat. And this is the final result of the Valentine's Day water marble nail design. I hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me which look was your favorite in the comments down below. Be sure to like and subscribe. See you later.